Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a what I eat in a day video. On days that I'm alone at home and also working, I try to make things that are quick, easy, nutritious and use fewer ingredients. So on this day, I got up early in the morning and I wanted to begin my day with a glass of warm water. I do this every single day. So now let's move on to breakfast. On this day, I pre-soaked some moong dal. A lot of days I like to have eggs in my breakfast, but those days that I want to keep it vegetarian, it's usually a dal ka chila. Here you see me adding the soaked moong dal in a mixer grinder along with half a chili, some ginger and a little bit of water. Then I'm going to make it into a fine paste and add just a little bit of salt and mix it up. You could add any condiments that you really would like to go with the chila. I like to keep it simple. And now on a pan with some oil, I'm going to spread it out just like you would spread a dosa. And then I'm trying to include a little more vegetables. So you see me adding grated carrots and grated paneer. And with that, I'll just give it a flip once it's completely cooked and it's time to plate it and have a really yummy, quick chila that's ready under 10 minutes and also very healthy. So with that, let's move on to lunch. I wanted to keep lunch really simple, something that could be cooked under 20 minutes, but I also wanted to keep it a little more filling. So this is a rice preparation that you can cook under 20 minutes. I heated up some oil in a kadhai and added some whole spices and then added in some thinly sliced onions. Make sure that you roast these onions till they are nice golden brown. And with that, let's move on to marinating chicken. This is chicken boneless thigh. And for the marination, I am adding in a little bit of vinegar. You could also add lemon. In goes a little bit of salt, some ginger garlic paste, and then goes in red chili. This is Kashmiri red chili, guys, so it's not very hot but lends a good color. Then I'm also adding in some curd. You could add the usual, ghar ka bana gaada dahi. This is also where you could play with the flavors a little bit. So if you like marinating it a little more spicy or add in some other sort of masalas, you could do that. I added it to the kadhai and I'm going to roast it very quickly. I'm also adding in some ghar ka bana chicken masala. Let me know if you guys would like to see a recipe. And then here I have some rice that I pre-soaked for about 30 minutes. So I'm adding those rice in and also added a little bit of water. I forgot, I think, to insert the clip of the water, but once you add water, you just mix it all up. Place the lid back and leave it to simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. You could give it a stir and it's ready. You could have it with raita or chutney and it is amazing filling chicken pulao. And with that, now is time for Sham ki chai. I like a kadak cup of ginger tea that I treat myself to every evening. And I usually like stepping out in the open, sit by trees a little bit, hear birds chirping and just enjoy nature as I spend 15 minutes with myself. And soon after I'm done with tea, it's time for dinner. So for dinner today, I wanted to prepare something which is nutritious and filling. So I thought I'll put together a quick roll. I had ordered some seekh kebab from Licious. And putting together this roll would take me again under 15 minutes because I have atta that's prepared with me already and it's in the fridge. So to begin with, I am going to slice some onions. I'm also going to be slicing some cucumber. And then I'm going to take this iron tawa on which I will fry the seekh kebab rolls just a little bit. I'm trying to use iron tawa a lot more in my daily cooking based on the suggestions that I've been hearing from Rujita Devekar. And here is the atta that I had in my fridge. I prepare it regularly. Usually when I'm doing meal prep, I prepare a big batch of atta that goes into the refrigerator. So here I'm going to be rolling the chapati or the wrap for the roll. I'm using atta. You could also use a maida dough and prepare a maida wrap, but I'm just trying to keep it healthy and something that I can eat every other day. It goes on the tawa, and then once it's done from one side, I'll flip it. And once it's completely done on the other end is when I'm going to be applying a little bit of ghee. You could also use the usual oil. And once this is done, that's when I will begin assembling the roll. Now to assemble the roll, I'm using this green chutney. You could also use homemade hummus. I try to avoid mayo or any of those unhealthy sauces. Now I'm going to add some onions for a little bit of crunch. You could also add capsicum. I'm adding cucumbers, some salt, and some red chili. Post this, I'm going to add just a tad bit of ketchup. I know it's not very healthy, but something that I can't do without. Once this is done, I'm going to secure it with 2 toothpicks. Really nice to do if you have like a smaller paratha or a wheat paratha that doesn't wrap as nicely. I'm going to cut it into 2 halves and then just plate it. So here guys, the seekh kebab roll is ready. It took me about 10 minutes. And you could do it with a regular chicken stuffing or paneer stuffing or any of that. And with that, I carried my dinner plate near my laptop because I had some work that I needed to wrap up. So it is sort of a working dinner where I'm having the roll and checking my emails and just wrapping up my day. I really hope that you liked and enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more such similar content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.